Hey, what's going on out there? Welcome to the AZWMP podcast, Arizona White Mountains podcast, and this is the Community Shout. I am filling in for Rob. My name is Garrett with MOL Films, and today on the show we have Carrie from the town of I just was in like
No worries,
autoflow.
Garrett, but I'm going to stop you at town and say...
She's from the city
of Sholo. But yes, no worries. Pinetop, Lakeside's a beautiful surrounding town and community.
They're also a place.
So we support them as well, so of course.
So what do you have going on?
So we have a bunny dash coming up. It is our Easter event, so it's a fun run for kids. This one does have a fee associated with it. If you pre-register by April 1st, it's only $5. So what they'll do is they'll come out with the Easter bunny and stretch and do little fun exercises. And then the trail around the park is 1.1 miles. So they'll do that little mile around and there'll be treats along the way. So that event is first on April 4th. It's our Bunny Dash 2K. I would encourage you to pre-register because we do oftentimes sell out. We do have to take a max on that. Following that event is our Hair Raising Fun Candy Scramble, which is our additional Easter event, our co-event. So at 9 a.m. you can show up, bring the kids. Typically in the past, they've showed up at 9 a.m. to register, and they would put their kid's name on a raffle ticket, and the raffle ticket we would draw for prizes afterwards. But we're going to try to change it up this year a little bit, so I want to give everybody a heads up. At 9 a.m. you can show up to take your photo with the Easter Bunny. We have a little photo booth set up, a little bench there, and we give them that half hour to take their photo. And then at 9:30 the hunts are going to begin. And so we'll have no raffle ticket this year. What we're going to do is we're going to put eggs out on the field that have little numbers on the inside that say you've won prize number 15. Awesome. Come claim your prize.
Now, do you know, like, right away what prize 15 is, or is that kind of the surprise as well?
I don't know off the top of my head, but we do have them all numbered out, and we do have a full list. We have 4 age categories, so this is for kids 0 to 10. So we do 0 to 2, 3 to 5, and we do them in order so we don't have any bigger kids trampling the little kids.
How does it typically go with the 0-year-olds who are out there? I mean, it's like the parents kind of shoving each other around, you know?
We let that's the only age group where we let the parents go out on the field with them, you know. But yes, we definitely let them help. It's pretty adorable. They bring all the kids out, the community does, and all the little girls are in their little Easter dresses, and it's one of my favorite events. But the other ones, 3 to 5, we figure they can kind of do it on their own. If you have a 3-year-old, of course, and you want to be out there too, you can. But we like to try and just kind of keep the masses back and let the kids go out and do the 3-year-olds
can handle themselves. They'll push a 5-year-old out of the way. Yeah, get that egg.
Do check those eggs before you leave because you want to come claim your prize. And we have everything from bubble blowers to scooters and all kinds of fun outdoor activities, volleyballs and soccer balls and things like that. So lots of fun stuff for the kids, scooters and bikes.
Great. Well, awesome opportunity for people to get out in the park. Hopefully it's going to be great weather. I was just telling my wife, I live in Taylor, and I was like, man, I can't wait for the nice weather in like June, because it's windy in Taylor all the time. Hopefully here in Sholo it'll be much better weather. So
fingers crossed with this event. You never know. Last year it was a little cold, and then the sun came out and it was beautiful. So I'm hoping we'll have the same.
Great. Anything else?
Experience this year. If you have a moment, I would talk briefly if you don't mind. We're also registering now. I know everybody's thinking June 19th. That's so far away, but we're registering now for Kids Art in the Park. So last year was our first annual, and we had a great turnout. We had like 47 kids, I believe. But what we do is we set up 10 different art stations throughout the park. They get a little punch pass. It's $15 for all 10 stations, and all their supplies are included. So they'll make, they're going to go home with 10 different, little art projects.
Oh, very cool.
They're going to make a whirly gig. We're going to do blow paint, splatter art, leaf rubbing collage, porcupine hedgehogs, or pinecone hedgehogs, excuse me. So lots of fun things for the kids to do. They're more than welcome to bring a snack or a treat. with them when they come. But we are pre-registering for that now at the pool or at City Hall.
It sounds really fun.
Thank you so much, Carrie. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
thanks for being on the show. All right, still here in the studio hanging out, and it's always funny, right? Rob's always like, still here in the studio hanging out. Where else would we be? This is the Community Shout. This is where we do it. I've got with me Lynn.krigbaum with Save Our Park.
Save Our Park, yes. And we have our annual event coming up is what I want to tell everybody about. But mostly I'm looking for sponsors right now. So Save Our Park has existed for 13 years. We're saving money, having people donate to us, and they've been really wonderful. And so we are very close to helping the town buy Woodland Lake Park, the 107 acres that we all know and love, with the lake and the ball fields and all that. So this is the 13th year we've been doing a fundraiser once a year, and it's called Walk for the Woods. And so that event will not be until June 6th, which is National Trails Day. And it's been the same first Saturday of June every year that we've been doing this. But I'm hoping that this being the 13th year, this will be the lucky year, that we're actually going to get the park. We're going to have the money to have the town be able to buy it from the Forest Service. So the reason I'm doing the request now is that this t-shirt that I have on, this is last year's. And if you can see on the back, all of the sponsors
There you go.
go on the back of the t-shirt. And so I'm looking for sponsors for the t-shirt. Now the t-shirt gets printed the 1st of May. We have to have all the designs in and all of the logos from the sponsors and all of that kind of stuff. So that's why I'm asking now. Is there anybody out there that I haven't already come to visit who would like to be a sponsor for Walk for the Woods? It's not cheap. It's $300. But all of those $300, all of these past 12 years have added up. We've been saving our money, and we have paid for appraisals for the park. We have paid for a study for the park. We have helped pay for the NEPA that had to be done for the park. So it isn't just this one time. This has been a very ongoing thing. And so the sponsors have really been our biggest part of our fundraising. The people that actually do the event on June 6th they pay $25 and they get to have a great time because it is an event. But the sponsors are really where the money is, because at $300 a piece, it adds up. And so usually, we've gotten a pretty good chunk of money out of doing this. Now the sponsors will receive their logo on not only t-shirts, 200 of those, but also the posters that we do, 100 of those, 1,000 registration forms and online and all that kind of stuff. So it gets your logo out there. So a sponsor not only is helping us to save the park, which is our most important thing, but they get a little bit of advertising. And if they want to, they can come to the event and have space at a table to talk to people who do the event. So you get another chance at getting your message out if you'd like to do that. They also get a framed certificate of appreciation and the write-up in the paper when we do that in the White Mountain Independent. So all of those things are the thing that it's not anything really tangible. So if you wanted a tax write-off, I mean, it is tax deductible, but most businesses, don't really take advantage of that. But if they wanted to, it's available because you aren't really getting anything tangible. And so, as I say, it's $300. Anybody who wanted to be a sponsor for this event could email me, or you could go on the SaveOurPark.org website and contact me that way.
Well, Lynn, thanks for coming on the show, and
Thank you.
please consider sponsoring.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good. Thank you.
That's going to do it for today's Arizona White Mountains podcast Community Shout. Such a long title, but nailed it. Anyways, when you are posting photos to Instagram and Facebook, be sure to hashtag AZWM, and that's going to get you extra likes and extra hearts and it's going to share the love. And remember, guys, if I don't see you around town, I'll catch you right here on the web.